Hello, and welcome to my channel. Hi, how are you? I am Lori Gemini Tarot, and I do tarot readings. So how this works is that I pick a element, then I go by the astrology sign. Then once all the astrology signs are done, I do a general collective, and then I do some oracle readings. So please note that these are general collective readings. They're not going to resonate with all astrology signs. Do not try to force the messages. If the readings do not apply to you, they do not apply to you. Alrighty then, make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, the notification button, and subscribe to this channel. And I'm your mortal trying to compete with the Tana Mojos and the Jake Pauls. So if you could help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you comment down below if the readings do resonate with you. Hello. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly to book a reading there. I also have a TikTok as well, so make sure you check me out. Alrighty then, so the deck I'm going to be using is going to be the Star Power Tarot deck. This is going to be by Six Sad Girls. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Alrighty then. So the first I'm going to be using is going to be doing earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is going to be for you. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Hi. So I'm going to go ahead and start throwing cards down. We're going to go ahead and start with Capricorn. 3 cards for Capricorn. One for Capricorn. A 2, and then one more. A 3. Okay. Now Taurus. 3 cards for Taurus. Okay, a 1, because those are too many cards. Sorry about that. A 2, followed by a 3. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do Virgo. 1, a 2, a 3. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have for earth signs is going to be the Judgment card reverse. This is going to be Scorpio vibe. So this is going to be a very hard karmic lesson that you've had to learn. This is going to be bridges burned. That there's going to be friendships, there's going to be some sort of relationships that have ended. This is a very hard karmic lesson that you've had to go through, okay? And this is pertaining to like bad news, things of that nature, okay? So Capricorn, I've got the Knight of Wands reverse, okay? I also have the World card, followed by the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So Capricorn, with the Knight of Wands reverse, you feel right now that there's no action that's happening in your life. Okay, so if you're single, it feels like a ghost town, right? It's just like, it is a ghost town. It does not exist. It is dry. It is so dry, right? It's like one of those cartoons where it's like when somebody like gasp or whatever, dust, like a dust cloud comes out, like like that is what I'm also seeing too. So for some of you, it just feels like there's no action, there's no love. I am never gonna have that connection. I am never gonna be dating anybody. I am single for the rest of my life. It just feels that way, but let me reassure you that is not the case. So for some of you, this is just, for some, I think it's just you have finally got rid of toxic things out of your life. Whether this was a toxic behavior, of how you handled relationships or how you handled people, or you, however you, whatever relationships that you've had with these people that were not healthy, that has ended, because that's what the World card, it's ended. Now with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, you're not seeing any offers yet. You're waiting for it and you're thinking it's never going to happen because you're focusing on the ending. Like, I'm never going to get laid. I'm never going to find a right partner. I'm never going to be married or have a commitment, whatever you want. Or it's like, I am never going to have my tiger cult, you know? Right? You can have your tiger cult if you want. But with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it means that it's not going to happen right now. Right now, it's just things are still ending, loose ends are wrapping up, and then you will be having your beginning. But right now, it's just not the time. Okay, so that was Capricorn. So Taurus, I have, it is the Emperor card reverse. I have the 10 of Pentacles reverse. And I have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so so Taurus, I am seeing Aries. I am also seeing your sign, Scorpio, as well. Okay, I'm also seeing Virgo. Okay. So for some of you, you are stuck in hell. You are stuck in a really bad situation where you're stuck in a household where there's constant arguing, bickering, and you're dealing with somebody that is a tyrant that has a little to no self-control. This person throws temper tantrums where they throw things. They're just very aggressive. It's a very hostile situation and you feel like you can't get out of it. Now, this could be a loved one, this could be your partner, this could be you. This could also be a family member, you know. This could be your roommate, whatever the case may be. This could also be your boss being a dick that's putting you, putting profits over their employees, is what I'm sensing for some. I'm also seeing for some, like your boss letting you go, like you're being laid off, but they did it in the most tackiest way. So I'm seeing that you are dealing with somebody that's very toxic, that's very aggressive, and this is just your own personal hell. Let's just face the facts here. This is ending though, that's the thing. And you need to end, whether if you need to get out of this relationship, divorces, whatever the case may be. Now with the Queen of Pentacles here, okay, this is about finding your own balance, finding your own security. And this is about finding your own spiritual journey and finding your own independence. Because you can do a lot better on your own. Okay. So, Virgo, we've got the Star card here. We've got the 9 of Swords here. And we got the Chariot card, reverse. Okay, so we got Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. So of course those are just like the worst combo just to fuck up your shit. So with the Aquarius vibe, this is about you healing and you manifesting exactly what you are trying to achieve, what your goals are. This is a lot of self-healing. For some of you, you've just gotten out of a really bad relationship. You may have kids with this individual. But now you are stressing the fuck out. You're having a lot of anxiety attacks, a lot of sleepless nights. You're having a hard time holding your, keeping your composure, keeping your shit together. So as you're healing, as you're manifesting, you're freaking the fuck out and you're getting in your head, okay? And you may be becoming paranoid. Now the Chariot card reversed, there's no victory here. Now you may be trying to manifest this relationship or manifest something to come into place. And you could be in a relationship and you have that gut feeling that you normally have when you know that a relationship is over and you know what's coming into an end. And instead of just pulling the cord, you're just going to wait until it just kind of fizzles out, even though you know that you're driving yourself crazy, going like, oh my God, the relationship is ending, or it feels like it's ending. Just fucking end it, because there's no victory here in this. Okay, so that was Earth signs. That was Earth signs. So if that resonated, make sure that you comment down below. I like hearing feedback. The next sign I'm going to go ahead and do is going to be air signs. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Remember that this is a general collective reading. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below, you can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly. But make sure that you comment down below if the reading resonates, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get into Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to go ahead and start throwing cards down. 3 cards, starting with Libra. 3 cards for Libra. Cards for Libra. 1 more. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Come on, Gemini. Okay. Okay, too many cards that fell down. Come on, 2 more cards for Gemini. 1 more card for Gemini. Okay, now Aquarius, 3 cards for Aquarius. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe for air signs, I have the Ace of Swords. So there is some sort of beginning that you are refusing to accept. This is deny, deny, deny. This is somebody delusional, not seeing the bigger picture, not wanting to hear friends' advice. This could be you know the truth, but you just don't want to apply it, so you're choosing to ignore it. But you have the power to manifest and to bring anything to light. Alrighty then. So Libra, we got the Temperance card here. We also have the Sun card reverse. And we have the King of Swords here. So we got Aquarius, we got you, we got Leo, we also have Sagittarius as well. So this is about learning to love and value yourself. So during this time, you've been on this spiritual journey. You've been speaking to the universe and you've been discovering more things about yourself. And you have no tolerance for any bullshit, anybody that tries to make you feel like you are not the center of attention. You are going to go ahead and put them down. Now, with the Sun card reverse, you're loving yourself, you feel good, but there's something missing and you feel like you could be a lot happier. Now, for some of you, if you're single, you're feeling good about being single, but you know, you'd wish that you would have a companion. Not that you're dependent on one, but it would be nice. For others, if you are in a relationship, just everything seems good, but something's a little off. And it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's just that I think with this love, when you're learning to love and value yourself, you're becoming more practical. So once you get involved in relationships, you've set up boundaries. With the King of Swords, this is an Aquarius vibe. This is also you. Some of you have really great music taste. I'm going to go ahead and point that out. This is, if you are single, you're going to be attracting somebody that's more likely an air sign. This is somebody that's going to be logical. This is somebody that's going to be practical. This person does not show emotions in a gushy, like in a gooey, gushy-washy way. This person, when they say something, they mean it, so they don't throw the word I love you around. They're gonna say it if they mean it, and they don't use that term lightly. I am seeing some sort of negotiation, some sort of contract signing. This could be like a prenup, I'm also seeing as well. But I'm seeing for yourself, you are learning to set boundaries for yourself. And when you do have a connection with someone, you're going to be aloof, and that's not a bad thing. You're like a creature unlike any other, so you're not going to be acting very typical when it comes to how you approach somebody. If you have a crush, you're going to just kind of act very logical with everything. That was Libra. Gemini, we got the Seven of Wands reverse. We have the Fool card reverse. And we got the Knight of Wands reverse. Okay, so Gemini, I'm seeing for some of you, you're going to be finding out that somebody's not been very honest with you. This could be a friend that's going to be revealed that they're an enemy. This could be a frenemy. This is going to be somebody that is going to be clapping back. Somebody pulled a fast one on you with the Seven of Wands. I do feel like there is some sort of defeat here, because it's followed by the Fool card here. So some of you are going to be, you're going to look foolish, whether if you try to pull a fast one on someone or someone pulled a fast one on you. The one thing that Geminis hate is being humiliated. So this feels very personal. And the fact that this person humiliated you, like you let your guard down, you let them in, and this person has the motherfucking audacity to do that shit to you. With the Knight of Wands reverse, it feels like some of you have been played where you feel like you're dealing with a fuck boy or a fuck girl. This person was manipulating you. I feel like you may have had this friendship or you've had this connection with this individual before, and this person is taking advantage of you. Okay, so Aquarius, I do have the Page of Swords here. I do have the Hierophant here. And I do have the Three of Swords here. Okay, so Aquarius, there's going to be some sort of news that's going to be coming your way. Now, how you take this news, this is going to come out of the blue. Now, for some of you, you may be doing some sort of stalking, doxing, doing some sort of research. You're doing your own little and private investigation. This could be on a partner. Now with the Hierophant here, this could be that you may not trust this individual. I'm seeing a Taurus vibe. This could be this person is in a relationship. It could be that you're spying on an ex for some of you. But some of you may be doing investigations. You may be trying to plan a wedding, trying to plan an engagement. I'm seeing for some of you. I'm seeing something behind someone's back, and not like somebody... I'm not seeing cheating. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing like somebody planning for a wedding, and then there's disappointment that happens here with the Three of Swords. And it could be that more than one person is involved, but I'm seeing disappointment. And this does not always mean cheating. This could be a family member nosing in meddling into your relationship that has nothing to do with anything, you know? This could be somebody trying to weasel their way, trying to plan your wedding. I am seeing some sort of news that is going to affect your relationship. This is not reversed because this does not indicate like that kind of deception where it's an end all or be all that breaks the relationship. I'm not seeing that, but I am seeing news. It's pertaining to the relationship that leaves you disappointed. And you may not be seeing the bigger picture for what it is. Okay. So that we have done earth. We have done air. I'm going to go ahead and do water. Afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and do fire, then a general collective, and I'm going to go ahead and do oracle readings. So I'm going to go ahead and do water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So remember, this is a general collective tarot reading. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, notification button, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you comment down below if the reading resonates with you. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and do one more. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Let me go ahead and drink some water. Alrighty then, so it's in the recycling bin. So let me go ahead and start throwing cards down for water signs. 3 cards, starting with Cancer. 3 cards for Cancer. 3 cards for Cancer. Okay. 2 more cards for Cancer. Perfect, okay. And Pisces, 3 cards for Pisces. 3 cards for Pisces. Okay, 2 more cards for Pisces. Okay, 1 more cards for Pisces, okay. Okay, and Scorpio, 3 cards for Scorpio. Cards, 1 more card. Okay. Alrighty then, so the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have for water signs, I have it as a Hierophant reverse, which is going to be Taurus vibe. Now, for some of you, this could be in Taurus season. You may be feeling stagnant or feeling like you're not connected in partnerships or relationships. This could be falling out of a committed relationship. This is just your core values, you know, just people grow, you know, things of that nature, okay? For some of you, you want more of a deeper emotional connection with your partner. Of course you do. So, starting with Cancer. So we've got the Hangman here. We have the 6 of Swords, followed by the 2 of Wands here. So, Cancer. Pisces vibe, I'm also seeing air signs as well. Of course, fire signs. So we're seeing all the elements, basically. So this is about a decision that you need to make. This a choice is yours, and you can choose to pull the trigger or not. But you know that every action has a reaction, all right? And there's always, it's a domino effect, whatever choice that you make. And you don't want to rashly jump into this. You want to make sure that this is the right decision for you, Pisces. Now, with the 6 of Swords, you're choosing to move on. Now, for some of you, you may have been dealing with a rough patch in a relationship. You're choosing to move on with it. You're choosing to let bygones be bygones, and you've gone through hell and back with this partner, and you're more connected. So for some of you, you're choosing to move on with your partner. For others of you, you're choosing to move on out of the relationship with your partner. With the 2 of Wands here, this is a choice. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing some long distance travel. I am seeing some sort of negotiations or compromising. I am seeing a go-go gadget, and I am seeing some sex. I am also seeing that. Pisces, I have the Devil card here. I have the 10 of Swords reverse, and I show the 2 Pentacles here. So we've got Capricorn, we've got Aquarius, we've got Taurus. So with the Devil card, there is some sort of monkey on your back. Pisces, of course there is. There is some sort of toxic, negative thing that you continue to cling on to. Whether if it's some sort of substance, some sort of vice, whether it's alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, codependent relationships, continuing to go back to the fuck boy or fuck girl time and time again. It's time for you to move on from this matter. With the Ten of Swords reverse, you are choosing to end these. You are having a hard time getting over this, right? Because it's reverse, you're still clinging on to the past, and it seems like you almost are clean or you're almost good to go, and then as soon as that person texts you, you just lose all your willpower and your self-control. It feels like, or there's somebody brings up their name and it just opens up a wound and it starts this toxicity again. It starts with an obsession again. So some of you are just having a really hard time letting go. The Two of Pentacles, this is about balance and control. So do you really want to continue to balance over this obsession? Some of you are okay with balancing this negative, toxic thing as well as trying to balance a relationship. But you know it's not gonna last for very long because the Hierophant is reverse. Scorpio, I have the High Priestess here. I have the Eight of Wands here. And I have the Five of Wands here. Okay. So, I am seeing strong Taurus. I'm also seeing Cancer. I am seeing Pisces as well as Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I'm seeing like end of Aries season, beginning of Taurus season. I am seeing that there is going to be a falling out with some sort of family member or friend. Okay, this could also be a loved one as well, because you guys no longer share the same mutual respect. You guys are on both different levels, two different people, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you're moving on. With the High Priestess here, I am seeing somebody that's a light worker, a spiritual healer, a tarot reader, somebody in the spiritual community. You've been communicating with your ancestors. I feel like your ancestors or somebody from your past. This could be somebody that you love or care for, whether it's a friend or a family member or a loved one, that they've moved on to the other side. Like there are no more. They are ceased to be. The spirit is no more. That kind of thing, right? They've been trying to communicate with you, whether it's through a dream or some sort of vision, some sort of something that initiates you to continue to think about him, or something in a loop. It feels like something that you can't get out of your head, whether it's something that they said to you or some sort of action or some sort of feeling, whether if it's a song or something, or you just kind of slip into it. I do sense that. So I am sensing that you're trying to heal yourself and you're trying to get on the higher plane. Now, for others of you, you are 100% that bitch. I am also seeing a side chick. I am also seeing that somebody has some sort of secret, whether if you're hiding a secret love affair, hiding a relationship, hiding the fact that you're married, things of that nature. Because this happens very quickly. So somebody tells you some quick gossip, like, so it's like Scorpio. It's like, Scorpio, I don't know if I can tell you about this, but do you want to hear the news about your ex? Please do. Please tell me some news about my ex, or please tell me some dirt or some shade on what is going on with so-and-so. And then it starts immediately with the fight. So for some of you, this could be finding out that maybe your mother or father are going through a divorce because maybe one of them was having an affair, and they were having an affair, a secret affair, for a very long time, lasting for years, like 10 plus years I'm talking about, like for a long, long time. So I am seeing a very family dynamic splitting apart because of it. That was intense. Okay, so we've done earth, we've done air, we've done water. We're gonna go ahead and do fire. Then we're gonna go ahead and do a general collective and tarot readings. Let me go ahead and grab some water real quick. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do fire. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, of course, fire signs, please remember that this is a general collective reading. This is not going to resonate with all of you. Don't try to force the messages. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, the notification button, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you comment down below. I love hearing feedback. I want to know if I'm a good boy or not. And if you like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly to book a reading. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And one more. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start throwing cards down. This is gonna be for fire sign. 3 cards, starting with Aries. 3 cards with Aries. 3 cards with Aries. Okay, we got all one. Big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies. 2 more cards for Aries. Okay, and 1 more card for Aries. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay, so Leo, 3 cards for Leo. 2 more cards for Leo. Okay, 1 more. Okay, whew. And Sagittarius, 3 cards for Sagittarius. Ooh, those are too many cards. I fell. Okay, 2 more cards. 1 more card for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe for fire signs, I have, it is the 10 of Wands reverse, okay? Followed by the Ace of Wands reverse. So this is all your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about beginnings and endings, and you're having a hard time letting go. So you have to let go of all this stress. You cannot carry this baggage into 2020. Now with everything that's going on with this pandemic, everything else in life, you gotta simplify things at this point. You gotta, all this petty shit that used to matter back in the day, like yelling at that bitch Karen because she's not moving the line fast enough, those kind of things, that attitude check has to go out the door. All that stress, all that baggage that you're dealing with, and when you deal with people or in relationships, that is not going to help you. That is actually holding you back, and you're never going to grow and have new relationships and have meaningful relationships until you can move on with it. Okay, so this is all your stress, trying to be a martyr, bottling everything up, hoping that everything is gonna, if you just carry this load, eventually the problem will fix itself. It won't. It's honestly holding you back. So for Aries, I have the High Priestess here. I have the 4 of Pentacles here. And I have the 9 of Wands here. Okay, Aries, I feel like you're trying to make somebody like a trophy wife or a trophy husband. It feels like it's just something else that's like checked off on your book, like on a little black book, or here are all the ladies I banged. It feels like something very Neanderthalic. I just have to say. So with the High Priestess here, for some of you, you are a spiritual reader, you're a tarot reader, you're a spiritual healer, a light worker, you're somebody in the spiritual community. You have been really trying to focus on this time to trying to heal yourself and trying to communicate with the universe. For some of you, there is some sort of secret that you are experiencing. Some of you are smoking a lot of ganja. I'm going to go ahead and point that out. The more that you smoke weed, it feels like the more philosophical that you get. I'm also getting that as well. I'm also hearing don't panic. Number 42, don't panic. You may be reading a lot of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy's Edge. I would suggest reading that or maybe listening to an audiobook. I feel like that would help with your stress or anxiety. That might make you feel like a new philosophy, a new way of surviving this whole thing. There is some sort of secret that you're not telling. In fact, you're being very insecure about it with the Four of Pentacles here. You're feeling very insecure and you're still clinging on to this relationship. You're clinging on to the secret and you're being very defensive. You're trying to defend the relationship. You're trying to defend your actions. You are really trying to cling on to this. It feels like a lot of eyes and pressure are on you. It feels like you're being judged here. But the Nine of Wands is confirming that you are very defensive about this. It feels like you are going to win the battle, but at what cost? It is very aggressive. It's very aggressive of how it's coming across. Leo, this is interesting. We got the Six of Swords here. We have the Six of Wands reverse. And we have the Lover's card reverse. Oh boy. So, first of all, we have two sixes here. So this is going to be about a decision. So this is a very strong decision that we have to make. And let me go ahead and also point out we have a total of 3 sixes. So let's go ahead and point this out because we've got Six of Swords. We got the Six of Wands reverse, and then we got the Lover's card, which is the number 6. So 666. Some of you may feel like that is bad luck, but it is not. It is very good luck. 666. Hail Satan, right? No, just 666 is a lucky number, and there's also is beyond just a satanic number or whatever, but it's really about choices here that you have to make. So this is about a choice that you have to make in a relationship, whether you want to stay in this relationship, whether if you need to end it. It feels like for you Leos, there's a lot of stress and baggage, and it feels like you're always having to try to justify yourself. It feels like whatever you do, it's never good enough. It feels like whatever you do, it's never good enough for this relationship or for this person. It feels like you're carrying this extra load, you're carrying this extra weight, and you just can't deal with this baggage or insecurities anymore. Because it feels like there's never going to be a beginning if this issue cannot be dropped. With the Six of Swords here, I am seeing that there is moving on from a very stressful, traumatic time. So this could be ending of a relationship. This could have been a very bad rough patch that you were dealing with in a relationship. And there was a decision of choosing to let it go, be bygones, be bygones. The Six of Wands reverse, there's no bragging, all right? This is not a win-win situation. This is a lose-lose situation here. Because with the Lover's card reverse, this is an ending of a relationship. This is a choice of decision, because with the Six of Swords here, you see how this person is like grieving and they're having their head down and they're grieving into their hat with the Six of Swords. And this is a really hard decision that they're really thinking over, like, I've got to do what is easy or what is right. So what is easy could be just staying in a relationship knowing I'm not happy and always having to justify myself, and it's never going to be enough for this person. That is what I'm sensing here. And this is nothing to be like bragging about, like, hey, I'm single again. You know, it's nothing like that. It's not like the relationship was like the person was evil or the person was toxic, or that the person was malicious or two-timing. It's not that. It's just that I think that it could be that you're dealing with somebody that's insecure, that can't get over an ongoing issue into the relationship, or it's just continuing to butt heads and there's no resolution. Nobody's unwilling to let go of it, bygones be bygones. I'm seeing an ending of a relationship, and a lot of stress has been released because of it. Sagittarius, I've got the Nine of Pentacles reverse. I have the Ten of Swords here. And I have the Ace of Pentacles here. This is actually pretty good. So with you, Sagittarius, we got two tens. So with tens, this is going to be about success. Tens, tens, tens across the board, right? So this is going to be about successes that you're going to have. You're going to have a success in relationships, with love, with people, with of how you interact with people. You can't stress about when you're going to find the right partner, or when the, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right is going to be coming at your door. You can't worry about that. You have to focus on your own journey, your own spiritual journey, and holding all your baggage from previous relationships and dragging them from relationship to relationship, hoping that somebody is going to magically fix that, is not going to happen. It is not your partner's responsibility to carry your baggage and to cater to your baggage. You have to work on you, right? Just like it's not your responsibility to build them up and prop them up and for them not to be an emotional fucking cripple, right? It's not your responsibility. So you have to let that go, Sagittarius. Now with the Nine of Pentacles here, you keep on worrying about when you're going to be, like, when you're no longer going to be single. You are not going to be single for very long. I'm going to go ahead and point that right out. With the Ten of Swords, this isn't ending here. So some of you have been having a real hard time being single. You have been going through your own personal shadow work, and it's been really, really ugly, and you've been having a really hard time being alone, like truly alone, and now this is the end of that journey. So with this last full moon, there's going to be a final purging, and it's going to be a recap of everything what you've been gone through. It's going to feel like hell and back, but honestly, this is the end of it, because there's two tens here. This is about completion. With the Ace of Pentacles here, there is a beginning here. So as this is ending, this is your spiritual karmic journey is ended. With this past relationship, with this past trauma, you not being single forever, that's not going to be the case. You are going to be very lucky in a relationship very soon. And this is going to be a nice beginning. And this is not going to be rushed. This is somebody that's going to be practical, and they're going to do things the old-fashioned way. I am seeing for some of you, you are a light worker, a spiritual healer, a tarot reader. You are in the spiritual community. So if you've been feeling very disconnected, or you feel like, God, I am stuck in my own spiritual journey, my life is a lie, I'm never going to get out of this mess, it feels like my own personal hell, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. So hopefully those readings resonated. I'm going to go ahead and use a different deck and do a general collective tarot reading. I'm going to be using a deck. It's from Hand Me That Pencil. They do have an Instagram and an Etsy account under that same name, Hand Me That Pencil. So make sure you check them out. So these are additional messages that you do need to hear. So this is going to be anybody in the room, anybody that's going to be watching this, whenever. Okay, so let me go ahead and start throwing cards down. Okay, so I got Liberate. I got Breakout, I got Strive. Take that final card. And then I got Source. Okay, so let me go ahead and drink some water. This legit tastes like a ice pop. Okay. So first, we got Liberate. So this is going to be a time for you where you feel broken, and you may be feeling maybe a little bit violated. And this could be of how you feel how others treat you. This is a perfect time in order for you to break free and escape from your own personal prison that you put yourself in, where it comes to relationships or how you feel, how relationships should be. Now, maybe for some, this could be an expectations that maybe family has had for you. So for an example, maybe you've had a parent or or parents tell you like when you're gonna get married, when you're gonna have kids, when you get settled down, and putting these expectations upon you, expecting you to live their expectations. But maybe your expectations, maybe you're not supposed to have kids. Maybe you're not supposed to have that family yet. You know, maybe you're not meant to settle down yet. And putting and their pressures on you are you got to set yourself free, and you can't mold yourself into other people's boxes. This is going to be about for you your strength and character, and this is about integrity and honor, and this is like the Klingon way. So it's just like, I'm not going to live my life in dishonor. I don't want to bring shame to 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 my bloodline for 100 years. You know, this is flat out telling you, get the fuck out. Liberate and break out. Get the fuck out. This is run, bitch, run for your life, get some help. That's what this shit is. So, time to get out and find your own self-discovery. You need to find your own journey in life. Whether if you are attached or not, this is the time for you to find out who you truly are. And some of you are stuck in relationships that you are not happy in. Get out. Some of you are stuck in a rut. Some of you need some sort of change in your life. You feel trapped and you feel like you're doing the same repetitive shit, and it doesn't matter how many times you tell your partner, asking, pleading for help. Please, I want a relationship change. Please, I want a better sex life. Please, I want you to spend more time with the kids. Or ask me how my day is. And it feels like time and time again, you're constantly being ignored, or you are just, your thoughts and feelings don't matter. I'm sorry that you feel that way. That type of mentality. Break the fuck out of that. You deserve better. Set your sights higher. All right? Set your standards higher. How you feel about yourself is how others will treat you. Don't settle for less. Don't be complacent in a relationship that is never going to grow or nurture. This is about time for you to start setting goals for yourself. Whether if that's in a relationship, those type of goals, or just setting goals for yourself in general. I would like to have a better job. I would like to be able to learn a new skill, learn a new language. I would like to learn how to break dance. Whatever the case would be, set goals for yourself. You need to start doing some spiritual healing, and it starts from the source. It starts from the very beginning. It starts at birth. You may be having some sort of mommy issues, but you need to figure out, why do you respond this way? Why do you get defensive this way? Why are you codependent? All these things start from the beginning, and you need to start asking deep questions about yourself. Alrighty then, so hopefully that resonated. I'm gonna go ahead and use a few more decks, then we're gonna call it a day. So the first deck I'm gonna use, it is going to be the breakup deck. So this is gonna be anybody that is currently going through a breakup. You're on a break like Ross and Rachel, or you're having a hard time getting over someone that you should have been over quite some time ago. So yes, 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 yes. That's what I feel about the general collective readings. I feel like the general collective readings, they're more in depth than the astrology readings, because I feel like with the astrology readings, it's kind of like a blanket, and it only resonates, I feel like maybe like a fourth or a third with people. And then I feel like more of a general collective connects more. I don't know why, but I feel like it always does. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start throwing cards down. Okay. Okay, we're going to I'll take this. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Do they still love me? Is that what they're thinking? Well, if so, then stop. It doesn't matter anymore. You don't want to be that person. Like it reminds me of that that Kids in a Hall sketch. I'm thinking about Tony. Is he thinking about me? Is he thinking about me with her? Is he thinking about me with her and him? Does he want to leave her? Does he want to leave her for me? You know, it's that kind of shit. Do you really want to go? Peter Rabbit, do not go down that rabbit hole. Be adventurous. You don't need anybody else to experience it. You don't need anybody else to experience life except you. You find once you start doing a skill or you're doing something without being codependent on someone, you realize that you can do anything. Do you feel resentful? Remember, you don't need to do anything. Karma will do it. You won't have to lift a finger. Really, the best revenge is to live your own best life. Just ignore them. Live your most authentic, truest, best life. Because you'll look back and you'll just see how much you're trash. Now, take a candlelit bubble bath tonight. Yes, yes. And finally, get a tarot reading, but don't ask about them. Ask about yourself and where you're going. I do offer some cheap tarot readings, and I do offer spiritual guide tarot readings. I always try to recommend to try to do own personal tarot readings instead of doing like love readings, but to each their own. The link to my Instagram channel is in the description box below. You can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly there. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 more decks. The next deck I'm going to use, it is going to be the French Vintage Stamp Love Oracle deck. So this is going to be anybody that's single, in a relationship, maybe you just need these additional messages. So we're going to go ahead and see what is up. Okay, I will take these cards. So we got reunion. Second chances, getting back together is now possible. Keep an open heart. I've got time, divine time bringing you together. True love is timeless. Well, well, well. And devotion, this love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you. Okay, so I think we all know who that one is for. And the final reading I'm going to give you is going to be the Rebel deck reading. So these are additional messages that you need to hear. Oops, these cards are mad. Let me go ahead and pick them up. Pick them up, 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 pick them up. That is for my ska fans, okay? So let's go ahead and throw some cards down. Additional messages. Okay, so here we go. So we got time to let go, move the fuck on, okay? Now stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe, okay? We got rebel, because fuck it, and laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? And don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaking, lying bastards. Alrighty then, so hopefully these readings resonate with you. If they did, make sure that you comment down below. Thank you very much for helping a girl out. And you guys stay safe, wash your hands, practice social distancing, and I know, right? Isn't that contradictory? It is. Alrighty then, and I will see you later.